What up, y'all? So we got what? LeBron was cleared. So it's just Marcus Smart that's out today, which is a little concerning. 4 straight games for him. He's a bummer, but maybe they just figuring, hey, look, it's a good time to get some rest for him because he's a vet. He's been in the game for a long ass time. I don't know how many years though. Kind of curious now. (2015 to 2026). It's been a minute. So hold up here. Oh, it's okay. I still got some time. So after today, we got 6 games left. Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it's 6 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And half of them are on the road. So you got Cleveland tonight, and then on the road to OKC for Thursday, which should be an interesting game to say the least. I'm curious if Luka is going to have a little extra motivation going into that game. Just drop, I mean, it's not like it's easy to drop a lot of points on OKC, but I want to see that. Well, I mean, it's going to happen twice within. So Thursday, and then on Sunday, they're going to be in Dallas, and then back to LA to face OKC on Tuesday. So those games are going to be interesting. I don't know what OKC is doing at the moment. Are they like resting guys or what? Because I think they have the number 1 seed kind of locked up right now. Oh no, they don't. San Antonio is only 2.5 games back. That's closer than I thought. So they're going to have an incentive to win. So those are going to be interesting games. So yeah, if you guys didn't know already, the Lakers have already wrapped up a playoff spot. So I think they won the playoff spot and the division. Yeah, Pacific. I think that's because Phoenix lost, I assume. Yeah, Phoenix lost to Orlando, 111-115. And then what we got? Denver clinched the playoff spot. So now it's been seeding anyway for the rest of the way. It looks like the Blazers and the Warriors clinched spots in the play-in tournament. Golden State, they play Golden State. The Lakers play Golden State once before the end of the season. There's half the schedule is tough, and the other half should be a cakewalk, right? So tonight's going to be tough. OKC is going to be tough both games. Dallas should smoke them, especially with if Luke is playing in Dallas. I'm sure he's going to be incentivized to torch them every single time they're in Dallas. Okay, come on. When is the last time? Yo, what up, man? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the comments yet. Yeah, I hope you're having a great day too. So 6 games after this, 3 against tough opponents, 2 against OKC, and once against Phoenix. Because Phoenix is no slouch at the moment either. Even if they're fighting for trying to get out of the play-in. They're 42-34, and they're in 7th right now. So there's no room to breathe. The only cool part is the Lakers are going to have some time off before the playoffs start so they can get fully healthy. So if Smart's still dealing with what he's dealing with, I think it's a right ankle contusion. Should give him plenty of time to get back in the mix, unless it's worse than they're leading on. But I don't think it is. So what are they doing? Just like a rotation with Danny Green and Derek Fisher? I don't know what's going on with Stu. He's got the flu. Hopefully it's just the flu or something. But yeah, this will be an interesting last few games. Before the game starts, can you get your thoughts on the Atlanta Hawks? Hey, they had that crazy ass win streak, right? I mean, better than the Lakers win streak. Wasn't it like 11 straight? 11 straight wins, something like that? I mean, where are they at now in the standings? Oh, excuse me. Atlanta's out of the play-in, so they're in 6th spot. They won 8 of their last 10. Hey, I mean, who would have thought, get Trey off that team and all of a sudden they start playing like a legit squad. I always thought Trey's one of those guys that's like, blows up, once or twice a week or whatever, but it never really was a winning formula for them. They just got their biggest win last night. Who did they play last night? To be honest, it's so hard to cover this team and cover everything else too. Jalen Johnson, yeah, he's ridiculous. And Dyson Daniels, I like that guy too. They seem to have a talented squad. And then Nikhil Alexander Walker's doing pretty well too, right? Funny enough, I have email questions out to that guy for an interview for like a month now. And it's like, I feel like I should redo the questions because he's just exploded. It's for Essentially Sports, by the way. Yeah, they just seem to have the right mix of guys. That's crazy. From 9 to 20. Whew. He's found his place. They could be frisky. They could be frisky in the playoffs. I wouldn't want to face them if I was in the East. I mean, I'm not saying their title contenders are going to go all the way or all that jazz, but I mean, they're a scary team when they're this confident at this point. And it's too loud. I mean, it's the perfect time. It's just like the Lakers getting hot. Like it's the perfect time for them to get hot because going into the postseason and hopefully that little bit of time off. I think it was Daniel Starkin from Lakers Nation tweeted something like if they'll have 5 or 6 days, something like that, before they play, which is awesome. Kind of sucks for us as fans. Like we don't get to watch them, but at least they're going to be well rested and there's going to be no excuses. I mean, they went into the playoffs just absolutely banged up last year, right? Because Luka was dealing with something, LeBron, and then Reeves had something that wasn't even disclosed until after. Can't remember what it was. It was a foot thing or I don't remember. God, it was a disaster the way that ended, though.
It's strength. Give my body your full attention. Here. Appreciate it. And then
what's up, Mistra? You leave a lot of comments on that YouTube channel, huh? Appreciate that. Jaden Ivey? Yeah, he'll probably have to go to Europe, I would think. At least for a little while. I mean, I saw that video afterwards. He's no remorse whatsoever. He may have to. I mean, G League maybe. I don't know. Teams try to stay away from that as much as possible. So he'll have the benefit of having all off season where people will forget, right? And he's too good not to like get another gig, but you never know. Sometimes teams just don't want to bother with the off the court stuff. I don't blame them because it could cause a real big problem, So what if the teammates don't like him? You know what I mean? That public perception, McDonald's for him. Shame though when you see those guys, like you're kind of the young, talented guys that just do something stupid, and you're like how many of us would just kill for that opportunity, you know, to play in the NBA and make millions of dollars, do what you love, and be rich for it, you know? It's a bummer. It happens so much too. Not mistakes like that, but you know, like guys just not, you know, capitalizing on their opportunity. All right, I'm just hoping this assist is not going to crash on me. Doesn't look like it. Why do these games never start on time? It's 36 right now. Come on. Here we go. Hopefully this is it. Not another commercial break. I don't know. I don't know if it's a mental issue or something deep. I mean, who knows? I'm sure we'll find. I mean, if it becomes behavior, right, like something that consistently happens, then you get your answer. But he's probably just, you know, just super religious, and you know, happens. It won't be the last time. You guys dig these jerseys? The Los Angeles Lakers thing? I don't really like it. Don't look right to me. It looks cheap. Like it's something you get at a swap meet that somebody just put together, you know? Even the LAL. No, I'm just not digging it. No, LeBron's in. Waited to the last minute for him to be in. Yeah, I swear to God, I've lost count of how many times I have an article written and I have to wait for LeBron to get cleared. It drives me crazy. It drives us all crazy. All the guys that covered the team and have to do like an article on it. I mean, the article's blowing up, so I can't really hate it, but it does suck because you can't leave your laptop. Your Lakers from downtown. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. First of all, the Lakers as they look for their 50th win. Yeah, I published that article, what, 20, 30 minutes ago, and it's already got a ton of views. And it's still getting a gang of views. It's funny how injury reports are so popular. I mean, I get it with fantasy and, you know, betting and all that stuff. That makes sense, I guess. It's annoying. It's just part of the job, though, you know? It's like he wasn't on the report yesterday, and then he just pops up today. So I had to write one earlier in the day saying he was questionable, and then I have to wait until he's cleared or he's ruled out. Yeah, so it sucks. And there was craziness going on in my house, too. So it's like, dude, just need to get to the game already. Crazy how Detroit just moved on without him. Yeah, well, I mean, hey, look, they're not. That tells you something too, right? Maybe they saw something that. Man, Detroit really hasn't missed a beat without Cade, huh? Still on top, and they're holding Boston at bay. They're 4 games ahead of Boston. I think they're frisky too. I think Detroit's a scary team with or without Cade. Okay, let's sync this up.
I wondered if he had any additional juice for tonight. And JJ looked at me and kind of said, I mean, he always has the juice, right, Dave? Like, you know, guys like that. Luka is always ready to play basketball, and we assume I don't even know what we have to assume, but we know Danny Green that he will be tonight.
Absolutely.
Come on, come on.
Any extra motivation, but an extra day's rest could help. And being upset that 16 seconds didn't get rescinded, but
All right. Let's hope that scoreboard's working. Ooh. Of course, I look away for 1 second.
start the game.
See that again. Get that out of here. I don't think Mitchell had any idea that LeBron was behind him. There we go. How did you feel about Taylor Horton Tucker? I wanted them to trade him for Kyle Lowry back when that was a thing. I was like, dude, what are you doing? You're like win now mode, and you got this kid that you're still developing that you don't know what he is, you know, and you got a champion, right, who just wants one more kind of run. Just made sense, and they needed a point guard. And now, what is he playing overseas now?
He's been big for them. The absence of him anyway. When he was playing with James Harden, he was averaging 20 plus points a game, shooting high close to the field. You got to live it in as much as possible. Luka.
Yeah, I wish we kept Caruso too. That was a big swing and a miss. Well, I mean, they let him go. They let him walk. That's one of those big regrets, right? It's like that and trading Zubac. Just made no sense, really. I think LeBron's going to Cleveland. I'm pretty. Before LeBron came to LA, I was hearing from tons of different people that LeBron was coming to LA. It was like the worst kept secret in the league, right? And I knew it was going to happen. We just all knew it was going to happen. We had articles written and everything because we knew it was going to happen. That confident. And surely enough, it happened. It feels the same way. Not as strong as that, but it does feel the same way. It just seems like everybody's saying the same thing. It's just Cleveland. And I think some popped up about the Clippers. Like LeBron would be the most hated man in Los Angeles if he went to the Clippers next season. That makes zero sense to me. I don't understand that at all. But yeah, I think he'll go back to Cleveland. It just makes sense for him, really. Like go back to Cleveland, have the kind of ideal farewell tour. Cleveland's gonna make a ton of money off of him. Whoever gets that's the appeal too that people aren't talking about is it's gonna make that franchise, whoever he plays for, a ton of money. And as we know, this league runs on cashish. So it just makes sense. And then he's got a chance to compete. I mean, they got a good squad. What would be cool, though, if they do make it happen, if they could poach Jared Allen, that would be awesome. He'd be great in LA. I mean, you're going to lose LeBron anyway. Try and swing a sign and trade. Oh, Luka's going to get another tech if he ain't careful. Luka really can't control himself, can he, with this stuff? I love him. I do. But that is a pretty big flaw. He's still pissed. Step back. Oh, there we go. On the bod. How much longer do you think he'll play? I think it'll just be one more year. Everybody's chiming in on it, saying, "Oh yeah, he can play." You got to have the desire to want to play that long, right? It's like, why would he stay? I mean, a scenario I could see, right, is if he goes to Cleveland, they kill it, right, to become the top team in the East, and they win a title, and he has a chance to come back and win another one, right? Obviously, the GOAT debate would get crazy, That's the only way I could see that happening, though. But then again, who knows? Some guys can't walk away, you know?
He has won a scoring title in this league three-time scoring champ. One of the best scorers
Thanks.
to wake them up. Ortega High School, locally here in Southern California. We're talking football, 15-8. It's a little too strong. There's Laravia once, twice. Laravia's a rebounder.
LeBron's going to get his money anyway. Do you know how many sponsors and things he's going to get thrown his way next year? In his last year, he'll make it known it's his last year before the season starts, and it will be insane. It'll probably be Kobe's farewell tour was a little insane, but it was different, right? Because the team was terrible. Kobe couldn't stay healthy, and I think he told everybody he was leaving or retiring midway through the season with that note, right? So it's different. LeBron has a way, he's got the opportunity. There you go, Laravia, to control his entire final season. Like I said, what a perfect way to do it is going back to Cleveland. I mean, there's Golden State, but I don't see the logic there for either side. I mean, Golden State, I guess, because I think that they're trending down, obviously, right? But I don't know. You never know. The narrative changes every week, But I think the constant one that makes the most sense is Cleveland. I mean, checks all the boxes, right? He'll get totally beloved. It'll be, look good on his legacy. Every game is going to be a show. The team will make a ton of money. He'll make a ton of money. Maybe not salary, but the best players in the league make most of their money off the floor. It's not on the floor. It's not contracts. He's a billionaire, like literal billionaire. But who knows? I mean, his people are, the Clutch Sports are smart people, right? So they're gonna figure out some way for him to get a decent salary, right? Or maybe he just literally just says, "Oh, I don't care, red minimum, fine. If that helps the team out, fine." But that hasn't been his MO, right? He's always gotten as much money as he possibly can. And why not, right? Because you only play for so long, so might as well make as much as you can make. I always thought it was, when it comes to his contracts, that he wants to make as much as possible because he wants to buy a team, right? So you need as much as you can get while people are handing it to you. So why not? But now, I think he just said recently he doesn't have interest in buying a team anymore. I don't know if I totally believe that, but he was clearly told something, like, hey, look, it's not going to be possible, or it's going to be very difficult, or you should probably not look into it. What's crazy that he's been a Lakers. It's his longest stint in the league, and I didn't realize that. I thought it was Cleveland, right? But no, not anymore. I think, what is it, 8 years, something like that. Yeah, because it was 2018, right? So yeah. But this summer is going to be nuts. It's going to be crazy because there's going to be all this Giannis talk. There's going to be all this LeBron talk. If he doesn't, immediately say what he's going to do, and I think he's not going to. I think he's going to wait, at least until July. When free agency starts, right? But so it's going to be Giannis talk to the Lakers and Giannis talk to the Knicks, to Miami, Minnesota, wherever. And then what are the Lakers going to do? Do they go after Peyton Watson? Do they go after Jalen Duren? You know what I mean? In restricted free agency? Because there's not really a lot of game changers in actual free agency, right? Unrestricted. And then Reeves' contract, what happens with that? Is that a quick process, or does it get drawn out and then there's some drama? It's gonna be wild. I'm kind of rubbing my fingers together because it means traffic for me, but because everybody's gonna want to know what's going on. But at the same time, it's gonna be pure entertainment. I'd say probably through probably to August, maybe halfway through July. I don't know.
Wizards and the Lakers, and Danny knows this Cleveland team very, very well.
Yeah, that's gonna be wild. I think that'll become more the norm, though. Multiple players with multiple retirements for different teams, because players move to different teams all the time. Look at James Harden, right? How many teams has he been on now? What, OKC, Houston, Clippers, Brooklyn, and now Cleveland? I might even be missing one. I don't know. I think it just stars move. Even Mitchell, 2 teams, Even Luka, 2 teams now. I mean, Luka's going to get his jersey retired in Dallas. And if it keeps going the way it's going, it'll be the same here. So the way Luka moves, and it literally is his own pace, and he forces everyone around him just to play at his pace, is crazy to me. I mean, Shea does that to a certain extent, but it's a little faster, Kobe could do that, but it was faster. Luka's kind of methodical, right? Like, he just breaks you down. And his footwork's so good. And shooting. He's just got everything. Look at that. I thought that was going down. What happened here? Where we at in the box score here? Come on, ESPN. Man. I hate when you prepare everything. I got all these windows open, like for stats and schedule, and then the minute you go look at it, you get the rainbow wheel on the Mac. Like, dude, give me a break. I can't even switch tabs. Fantastic. So sorry if I'm not answering comments, because I can't. I literally can't switch back to StreamYard. It's just doing whatever it's doing, loading or whatever. Whatever. Can I just close the window? Damn it.
Yeah, today's legal stream, buddy. He sold it. Did a good job of getting the referees to see Ron move that left leg a little bit extra on the outside.
Yeah, well, a lot of teams are interested in Keon Ellis, who started the year with Sacramento, went to Alabama for a couple of years. He's also scoring 3 straight double figures for them, but he's going to bring.
Oh, there we go. Do I think Davis will? Maybe. I think it depends if he makes the Hall of Fame. And I think that's probably up for debate now, whether or not he's going to get there. Ooh, beauty low. Jackson Hayes has been great. I'm really impressed that he's been able to switch his role and just accept where he's at and just kind of thrive. Catching lobs. It could be interesting to see what they do with him in the playoffs. Because I don't know if you guys remember last year, he rarely saw the floor. I remember he would start games and he'd play like 5 minutes and he'd get pulled. Oh, come on. That's a BS call.
Luka's so good at taking his time, patience to the paint, drawing the big to get out the paint, right over the top. Jackson Hayes, easy go.
8 for 8 the other night.
Hope Luka wins multiple rings with the Lakers. That would suck if he didn't. I think they're gonna, especially with the new ownership, they're gonna put him in place to where they're gonna be competitive every year. They're gonna have really smart people calling the shots with deep pockets, right? So we'll see.
Uncharacteristic of James Harden.
I'm just curious what the future holds for Palenka. I know they're saying all the right things right now. Oh, he's going to be, part of this, but I've heard that stuff before in other situations,
Pretty much doubled the
Kind of makes sense to clean house, right? And start from scratch what you want, right? Like you've got the generational talent to build around. You have the opportunity to bring another one in with Giannis. You got Reeves, and you got guys like Kennard, who I think was it today or yesterday they said that they're interested in re-signing him, or it was in an article. Might have been McMiniman or Dan Wiki. I don't know how to say his last name. Oh, dude, what was that? Come on, Reeves. Well, this is not trending in the right direction. 26-19. Already been on the stream for 30 minutes? Jesus. Nice shot from Reeves. Oh, wow. What a move by Mitchell. That dude's crafty. Nice pass. What do you call him? Jump ball? Jump ball.
We did a great job of getting the paint sealing early, trying to be LeBron James, but just couldn't take advantage of the size of Dennis Schroeder in the paint. A great jump ball by him.
I think with Bob Myers just sitting there, I don't know if he's checked out because I haven't really seen. I think he was on ESPN for a while. I haven't seen him in months. Maybe I'm not looking in the right place, but if Bob Myers is there, willing to take this on, I could talk about a proven track record, right? Bring him in. Why not? Throw a bunch of money at him, bring him in. Make him the highest paid GM. Yeah, it's got to be smart tactical moves from here on out. You got to have a guy in there that you can trust. I mean, obviously, Palenka got you Luka, right? So that's a career achievement, really. But he also is the one that brought in Westbrook, which is kind of unforgivable. That could have really tanked this team for a long, long time. And it did hurt them for a long time. But I just don't see where was the logic there? It still doesn't make any damn sense. He was awful in LA. And now he hasn't recovered. He's bounced around the league still. What he had, like a little spurt with the Clippers, right? But obviously that didn't last. Yeah, so I don't know. I just don't trust him. I don't trust Palenka to make the right moves. But then I could be wrong. Maybe it was the Buss family holding him back, and now he's got kind of free reign or like more assets at his disposal. Owner that's willing to spend money rather than save money. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, with Palenka, he's the pressure's on, right? He can't screw up. His next mistake will cost him his job. I don't think there's any doubt about that. Because you got to capitalize on Luka's prime, right? Was Luka 26, 27 now? This is prime years, typically for most NBA players. So you got about let's say a 5-year window of legit title contention if you build this team the right way. And they've done a hell of a job. I mean, this team is good. This Lakers team is good. But they are clearly, I think, personally, a tier lower than the elites, right? They're a tier lower than OKC, a tier lower than San Antonio. I mean, Detroit, you could put in Boston. They're just that second tier. I mean, it's great and all, but this offense doesn't seem like it is clicking tonight.
Yeah, he's an active defensive player as well.
I mean, they're playing a really good team, though. I can't take that for granted. Where's Luka at? So yeah, Luka's only got. That's only his 6th point. Wow, that's crazy. Usually Luka's got like. Oh no, it's 9. Okay, I was gonna say usually Luka's got. He's in double digits before the quarter ends. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes they play sluggish like this, but JJ, yeah, deserves a hell of a lot of credit. I think he's what if they win tonight, he's got one more win, and then he's in an elite category of coaching, right? Like it just that reminds me, I gotta keep Twitter open. So Lakers will be tweeting out stuff. I said this before, but so what the Lakers do, they have a media account, right? So just us media members get to access to it, and they send out all sorts of cool stats and things that Luka's passed, Reeves has passed, LeBron. It's always like one of those 3, like 2, 3, 4, 5 times a night. And the way Luka's going is like every night he's doing something that's unprecedented, or he's past Kobe, or he's past West, or Jabbar in some category. There you go, Luka. Well, he got to double digits. Was it? Is that 11 or 10? 10. It's the third quarters I hate about the Lakers. For some reason, they always come out like a different team in the third quarter, and then the worst way. I mean, they've gotten better lately, but there's it's over the last few years, it's been a weird kind of trend. There you go, LeBron. What's the at for it? Oh, Lakers comms, I think. But they don't want to. They might give you the. They don't follow you back. They just give you the ability to look at their tweets because they're protected, I guess.
You allow the quarterback to literally throw a Tom Brady dart through the thing.
Oh my God. Yeah, here we go. Oh, I got some props right now. Totally forgot about that.
So easily. The Jones Center in the NBA.
Good board. Good board. Push it. Rui. Oh, Luka got pissed. Luka wanted that ball.
Yeah, it was a great quarter for both teams, though. Give it to Cleveland. They came out hot, made some good plays.
What was I going? Oh, okay. FanDuel. I always put in like $5 on a parlay, and it's always like a crazy odds because like $5 to win 300 or something, and it's a massive stretch to win it, but it does make the game fun, Because sometimes I've hit it, I remember I was covering Lakers. Oh, sorry, did I miss it? It's the only player since we tracked stats to be responsible for 50. Jesus, is that true? You know what? I do feel like there's a little bit of suppression with Luka. Man, I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist and all that about it, but it is a little strange that he's doing all these historic things like on a nightly basis, and literally no one's talking about. It's like they're just keeping with the narrative that Shea and Wemby are better defenders, right? And then you got Luka who's averaging like almost three steals a game. So it's not like he's absolute shit on defense. He's not. I mean, he's not a great defender, no, but he's improving. Yeah, it's weird. Like he averages 40 and then he drops in the MVP rankings. It doesn't make any sense. It's odd. It's very odd. And then he's in the same conversation with Jordan. And, it's. I think him and Jordan are the only players in NBA history to average 40 over a 6-game span or something like that, which I thought was strange because I could have sworn Kobe did that in was it 06? But maybe he didn't. I mean, where's? Yeah, I don't know about these props. I mean, $5 to win 195 and $10 to win 120. Smart betting by me, huh? Luka Doncic over 50.5. He's already at 19. Mobley over 29.5. He's at 4. Reeves over 32.5. He's at 7. And then Harden over 12.5 rebounds and assists. He's at 1. I might be screwed. The other one's a little bit better, but it's a lot. It's a mouthful. It's gonna. That's a really good question. Do I think that Wemby will win before Luka? I think it. I don't think the San Antonio is going to win this year. I do think it'll probably be OKC again, or possibly a team in the East, whether it's Boston, unfortunately, or Detroit. But I think it all depends on what the Lakers do this offseason. However they try to upgrade, I think we'll determine that. Because I think San Antonio has the benefit of being super young and super talented and super, connected chemistry-wise already, right? So they're set up for the future better than the Lakers are right now. Because there's so many guys on this team that have one year deals, right? Or expiring, right? Like Rui's expiring, Kennard's expiring. I think Jackson Hayes is expiring. Ayton's got a player option. Marcus Smart's got a player option. LeBron's expiring. Luka's signed for the future. Reeves is, can sign another contract. I think Reeves still has a year. But obviously, I think it's a player option, and he can decline it, and that's what he's going to do probably. I gotta look at that now. Oh, that was smart. That was smart by Schroeder. LeBron was getting ready to swat the hell out of that one. Where are your contract sets? Let's see. Yeah, there's a ton of guys. Cleaver is going to be a free agent. I mean, obviously, it doesn't really matter that much. But, Hayes will be a free agent. Kennard, free agent. Rui, LeBron. Luke is under contract until 27, 28, and then he's got a player option in 28, 29, 57 million. Reeves has an option 14.8, but he's declining that because he's going to make a ton of money. Vando. I'm betting Vando gets traded. He's got 12.4 next season and then a player option for the season after 13.2. Yeah, like I said, it's going to be a wild summer, man. It's going to be interesting to see what goes down because they're going to have to get really smart with this roster. It's not going to look the same. Not even close, I don't think. Oh, I can't believe Reeves almost hit that. There you go, Laravia. I'm gonna catch up here. Do I think MVP is also losing value when you realize certain voters never watch games and don't understand certain stats? Kind of. I mean, value, I don't think MVP will ever lose its value completely because it looks great on a resume, right? It's like when I'm writing, right, and I want to like reference a guy second, third time or whatever, you know, you got to come up with something new. So it's always like 2-time, like LeBron, 4-time MVP, right? And it's just something, you know, kind of just to show how like I wrote an article about Aaron Rodgers before I jumped on for one of the gigs I have, and it's 4-time NFL MVP. You know, it's just always going to hold weight, right? Because there's always just one guy, right? It's not like an all NBA team or you know, and it's tough. It's tough to win that award. Like Kobe only won one. I mean, think about that. Yeah, I think Spurs Lakers will become what it was. Kobe, Shaq, Duncan, you know, Manu, Parker. You know what I mean? It's gonna get to that again if the Lakers do a good job of building, right? Ooh, I hope he's not hurt. Oh, he's got smacked. Ah, he's fine. Do you think we're okay replacing certain players? Jake can't shoot. He can go. Rui, I'm going to be bummed because I think somebody's going to pay him more than what the Lakers are willing to pay, which sucks. I'm going to put the comments in here. Sorry, guys. I should have done that earlier. Aiden is fine, but we can find a better option. The thing is, he's on a cheap deal, right? And he's got the power. So he's got a player option for 8.1, which isn't much. And that's kind of about what he's worth, I would think. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Luka won't. He'll get another deal by that time, and it'll be insane, especially if he keeps doing what he's doing. You know, the thing is, somebody was talking about that today, and I was like, well, you know what? That's true. Luka's going to be competing with Wemby and Shea for the next, you know, God knows how long, right? His prime, more or less, right? It's going to be tough to win that award unless he is just doing absolutely ridiculous things, which he is. But it's always going to be that defense thing hanging over his head, you know. People get so wrapped up in narratives. It's like, and players are starting to realize the control that they have when they say certain things. Like Wemby said something the other day about his case and why he should be MVP, and his rating went up, his ranking went up. It's like maybe Luka should say something, you know? And it helps that those two teams are ahead of the Lakers, right? So, and there's no way they're catching them. I mean, what's the game divide there? Lakers got the lead. See what the standings are. I think I had too many ESPN tabs open. Yeah, there's an 8-game split, so it's impossible to catch them. Lakers could win every game. Yeah. It is so tight, though. It's tighter than I thought. I knew the West standings were close, but I thought this streak with the Lakers was gonna propel them to like an unreachable level to lock in the 3, but that's not the case. Denver is only a game and a half back, and then Minnesota's a game behind them, and then now Houston's Jesus, yeah. The Lakers have to win basically every game from here on out just to keep pace, right? So there's a chance, excuse me, they drop. I mean, the difference between, well, that's kind of a big difference. 7.5 games between the play-in and the Lakers. This Phoenix is 42-34. Lakers are 49-26. It's going to be entertaining this next couple of weeks. They can't take their foot off the gas pedal, and they have to win games that they should win, right? Yeah, I mean you go on a 2-game losing streak and you're kind of jeopardizing your seeding for sure. I mean you lose one game and you're jeopardizing your seeding because tomorrow Denver could jump up, right? Like it's not great. This happens every year though. It seems like in the West. Well, what was it like watching Lakers Spurs? Oh, it was amazing. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. I always look forward to Spurs and Kings and Blazers. Those 3 teams alone were just intense, just rough and tough, and they wanted to kill each other. There's going to be a doc on Netflix coming up called Jailblazers, right? And it's about those Blazers teams. They all got in trouble a lot, but they were so good and gritty. Like Damon Stoudemire, Rasheed Wallace, Zach Randolph. No, not Bonzi Wells, Zach Randolph. Yeah, I might get a chance to interview. Who was it? I think they told me Damon Stoudemire and Bonzi. I was kind of hoping to get Rasheed though, because I know he'd say some crazy stuff. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did interview Lamar Odom the other day, which was interesting, to say the least. I've interviewed him twice before that, and he was like a completely different person each time. And he's way better this time. I was like dreading going into it. I'm like, oh, I hope it's not like before. But I went into it, and he was awesome. But it's on my YouTube, the full 21 minutes or something, and then it's on SI Lakers on SI. Yeah, he was cool though. He was cool, pretty laid back. Gonna try and work on getting some more guys. Thinking about going after Rui, actually. See if the Lakers will let me do that. You're born in 99, huh? Wow. You're young, man. Yeah, it was a special time. You know what? Funny enough, my favorite time was 96. Like Kobe's the year before Kobe, the year Kobe came in, and like a couple years after that. Because I love Nick Van Exel, Eddie Jones, Shaq, obviously. Kobe, I wasn't a fan of in the beginning. I thought he was a cocky little shit. Just trying to be Jordan. Like he won me. Obviously, he won me over later on. But you're born in 03? Jesus, guys. I already graduated high school by then. Yeah, it was. There's been, what's cool about the Lakers is there's so many eras that are like were awesome, right? Like Showtime. I was too young for that, but I caught the tail end of it. That was my first game. Was Celtics Lakers. My granddad got let me stay up and watch it because we were living with my grandparents at the time, and I got to see Magic and Showtime era. I think it was like very tail end though, like right before it was over. So like we're probably like talking 89, 90, 91. But yeah, there's that, and then it went into the Nick Van Exel kind of era, and then into Kobe Shaq, and then obviously Kobe Mamba mentality, and then Kobe Powell, and then LeBron AD, and now we got Luka. It's just crazy. It's blessed. And then there's eras even before that, Jerry West, Wilt Chamberlain, Elgin Baylor, George Mikan, going back way back when. So like we've been spoiled. There's no other team like it, man, really.
He was kind of the Iron Man when Luka went out for most of those.
What are you doing, Harden? What university? Let's see, yeah, Max. Yeah, you know what was crazy is when Yao came in the league, I could tell that Shaq was a little like not intimidated, but like threatened a little bit. And seeing those two go at it was fun. That's a shame that his foot just failed him. You know, a lot of these big guys, like crazy big guys, like Yao, Bill Walton, you know, Embiid. Got lucky with Shaq. You know, just their body just can't hold up, and it's always a foot issue. You know, it's a shame. Oh, you're in Korea. Interesting. I didn't even think that you were overseas. I don't know why.
Yeah, they're a lot better than people give them credit for.
Jersey are my favorite, and the Lakers have so much. Yeah, yeah. I got to cover quite a few of them. Jersey retirements and statues.
Yeah, I mean, both teams are shooting at a very high, so 51% from Lakers are showing 48 from Cleveland.
Yeah, Elgin Baylor apparently was just next level, like the Jordan of that era. You know, you look at some of his stats, like ridiculous. But I never got to watch him play. In fact, I don't even know if I've watched. I must have watched highlights at some point. But it was him, West. It's like him, West, and Chamberlain all on the same team. But then he retired prematurely, and then they went on to win the title. Same season he retired, which is kind of crazy.
Somehow we're getting mismatched every time down the floor.
Nice.
James Harden going down base a little slower.
Oh, but there's a Jerry West doc coming out. It looks pretty cool. What is it called? Just call it the logo. I'm gonna try and get a screener for it. They sent me the trailer today, and I wrote about it. I got invited to the premiere too, but the tickets to fly out there are just ridiculous. So I had to tell them no, which sucks, but whatever. Those premieres are kind of weird anyway. Get to dress up all nice. I don't know anybody, unless there's somebody else, that covers the team that goes. It's always in some like old ass theater with uncomfortable seats.
He's getting deep, stealing, demanding the ball, and creating havoc by scoring or making teams foul.
Yeah, there's a chance this guy's a future Laker here, Jared Allen.
In the history of the NBA, as long as we've been tracking this stuff, to shoot 70% from the floor and 70% from the free throw line.
Well, that's crazy.
Yeah. There you go. Good job.
Good board, Luka.
48-43. Freeze now.
How do I feel about the future? Like, yeah, I think he'll be a legend. I mean, it's there's a lot of things that go into it, though, right? Like, he's gotta stay healthy. He's got to keep himself in good shape, like he is right now, and he's got to have help. He's got to have the guys around him. All those things go right, which I think they will. I'm being optimistic. Then yeah, he's gonna. I mean, he's already like. I had so many friends that I grew up with that I played ball with for years, right? I mean, a lot of them, and they all checked out during the LeBron era. They just couldn't stand LeBron. Oh wow! Wow, yeah, that was ridiculous. And the minute that the Lakers got Luka, they all came back. Like they all were just locked in, Still not the same as it used to be when we were kids, but there's definitely a lot more interest.
Confidence level I've not seen him have before. Making post moves, making moves from the free throw line, from the elbow, attacking ISO. When the last time we seen
Luka heating up. What's he got now? 17 for Luka. 6 for 13 from the floor. 4 assists, 2 rebounds. And they're up by 8. Hit that, Ayton. There you go. That's all he has to do. Grab rebounds, block a couple shots, and hit little gimmies. He's got 11 points and 6 boards. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, I like Jared Allen. Hopefully that becomes reality. In your opinion, what's the key to long-term stability for in the Luka era? Well, for him, it's staying in shape, right? You see, I mean, this is in shape Luka. This is what you get, right? Just insane performances. But I do think they need a guy to anchor the defense. That's why I think Giannis actually would be a smart move, because I think Giannis is kind of transitioning to a part of his career. I mean, he's still somewhat in his prime, right? But to where he can focus on defense, right? Be a second option, maybe third is, I don't know. That's another conversation. But I was going to say with him and Reeves, if they don't have to give up Reeves, which I'm sure they're going to try not to do, obviously. But if he can, dedicate himself defensively, and you got Luka doing what he does and Reeves doing what he does, who's stopping the Lakers? And then you get guys, you keep smart. You go get another 3-and-D guy, like a Peyton Watson. That's a scary squad. Get his. I hope so. I hope Luka gets his first team. Oh yeah. I think Austin's proven that to this point, and I think once LeBron goes, I mean, obviously it depends on who they bring in, obviously, but he's a legit star. I mean, he's not a superstar, but he's a legit star, and those two have the biggest bromance I've seen in a very long time. Those two absolutely love playing with each other, and it shows, obviously, right? Because they do have better numbers, those two, compared to when LeBron. It's been pretty widely covered, but could Austin be? Yeah, I think so. The Finals MVP is 7 games, right? So I think anybody with talent like Austin Reeves can win an MVP award in the Finals. It's happened before. I mean, look at Iguodala, right? I'm sure there's other instances too. The thing is, you're playing with Luka, right? It's like playing with Kobe. It's going to be really hard or playing with LeBron. It's going to be really hard to win Finals MVP if you're sharing the floor with a guy who dominates like that. So, but I wouldn't be surprised. Say like Luka has some, crappy games. It's like, okay, 2010 NBA Finals. Some people think that Powell should have won Finals MVP. I don't think so. But there is a debate there. I mean, there's a conversation. And I think that could be the same kind of situation, right? Yeah, I think it'd have to get ugly for Reeves not to come back. Yeah, I mean, Kyrie, because of that shot, right, over Steph. But the thing is, it is a. I hate to say it's a popularity contest, but it is. It's always the main stars, right? It's always the superstars. So it's like if, say, these two play in the finals, it's going to be. It could be a little bit closer Cleveland-wise because, well, I mean, James Harden sucks in the playoffs. So to be fair, But it's it'll be Mitchell or James Harden, right? Or it'll be Luka or Reeves or LeBron. I mean, if LeBron has a ridiculous series. I love Rui. The guy is so consistent. He just does his job, right? He may not be the greatest defender and all that, but he is super consistent. That's why I think he's gonna get offers in free agency. Ooh, Jake! Look at Luka's face. Wow, it's gotta be choose. That's crazy. Good for him. 62 on Cleveland in the half, and they're going to add to it, guaranteed.
But the rest of the team not shooting anywhere close to that. Allen is 9 for 11.
I'm not sure what the. I mean, he's going to get as much as they can offer, right? The Lakers. I don't think he's. It'd have to be. It would have to be a crazy instance, or him getting traded for Giannis is the only reason why he wouldn't be in a Lakers uniform again. I think he really, really likes playing with Luka, and I think he really loves LA. How much? I mean, I would offer him as much as you could. I mean, not, Luka like numbers, but is something reasonable. I wrote about that a while back about what they could offer him, and I don't remember what it was though.
Not paying attention. Over the top. Nice finish, Jake. Real strong. Let him know who you are.
Austin should retire, Laker, but the way things go in this town, I thought Austin. Is that Justin Herbert behind him? Doesn't matter. I'm a Raiders fan, so I can't stand that guy. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be within reason. Don't overpay him. And he's even said it's not about the money for him, but I mean, he's got agents that got to get paid. And I'm sure they're going to want to get as much as they possibly can. So, and maybe leverage some offers from other teams.
Got Rocket 4 ahead of the game. Remember, we're sending it back to the studio where Danny has done a ton of work this year for the halftime report. A matter of moments.
A lot of fun there. I missed it some, but I had more fun there.
Just as much there.
SGA. SGA and Luke on the same team just doesn't make any sense. Well, it'll come down to that too, because I remember, everybody was a Reeves fan last season until the playoffs came around, and he had a few duds, right? Well, he was hurt too, but it really changed the way people were looking at him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, he almost hit that. Oh, my God. So what we got here? What we got here? All right, so halftime, 65-53. Pretty damn good, fellas. Pretty damn good. 20 for Luka, 7 for 16, 4 for 8 for Deep. I got to check my props. Hopefully that's helped me out. 7 assists, 4 rebounds, and a steal. Shut up, JJ. I'm talking. Ayton, 11 points, 6 rebounds. You take that all day from him. 1 block and an assist. Laravia, 9 points. You take that all day from him. 4 for 4 from the floor. Not bad. 4 rebounds. He had that ridiculous dunk. 1 steal. LeBron hasn't really gotten too involved, but still got 9 points, 5 assists, 2 boards, steal, block, +7. Reeves, 7 points, 3 rebounds. 3 turnovers, steal and a block, and an assist. He's still a +5. I mean, even the bench is kind of coming through. You got 5 for Rui, 2 for Hayes, 2 for Kennard. So not crazy numbers from them, but send the tongues. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, might have gotten some cool stats, but nope. Um, 193 in here. Pretty cool, man. Pretty cool. When Luka had 60 versus Miami, he had 39 in the second half. So you never know. Yeah, it's true. It always kind of happens like that. I think even when Kobe had 81, he didn't have a gigantic first half. I want to say. I think it was a lot of second half. I gotta look at that though. Yeah, I did. I thought Austin had a legit case to make the All-Star team. I was hoping for it, because it's such the cool thing about Reeves is he's a humble dude, right? He's a good guy, like legitimately good dude. And his story is so cool. Some people forget, like he's undrafted, like undrafted players don't do this. They flame out in a couple years, or they bounce around the league forever, or they end up in the G League, or they end up playing overseas. It's super hard to do what he's done, and playing with AD and LeBron and still becoming a name. Like that's crazy, right? Like you just oh god, I hate watching these halftime shooting things like a competition, and it's always like the worst guy in the stadium. Yeah, it's a bummer, but I think Reeves can come back and do it again next year. And that's another thing. He's gotten better and better and better every single year. His confidence is just ridiculous. It's like nothing phases him. I've never seen him rattled. The only time like recently that I saw that I was like, oh, he's struggling here a little bit, to just get into his flow was Amen Thompson was getting in, like he was up on him, like just not giving him any room, and I think it exhausted him a little bit. And I was like, oh wow, I hope teams are not taking notes here, right? But I mean, he was picking him up full court. I mean, he was just making him work as hard as possible, and it's not like, I mean, Amen Thompson's a freak, right? He's not he's one of the best defenders in the league, so that's gonna happen. God, these guys are so terrible.
Time that finishes him at 27 points. Tonight's Show Skills Challenge winner is Saul. Saul, as part of the Lakers and Toyota's 50th anniversary celebration.
Yeah, that's true. Counting his overseas, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I don't have any doubt Luka's going to make the Hall of Fame, right? He's too damn good, right? Like he's just going to keep racking up, records and doing crazy things, scoring. I honestly think, I mean, I thought this before, but I thought if anybody was going to, score more than 81 points, it was going to be him, right? He was my pick. It's either him or prime KD or prime Curry. And now, don't you hate that when you're watching something and it's at a certain volume, and then all of a sudden a new show or something comes on and it's like twice the volume? And what the hell is that all about? Can he become a 5-time All-Star and have who Reeves? Yeah, I mean, yeah. The trick for Reeves is going to be winning titles. I mean, look at all the guys that are hanging in the rafters that didn't have crazy stats but are Hall of Famers, like Michael Cooper. Probably the perfect comp there for the kind of career that Reeves can have. I mean, Cooper won 5 titles, right? And I think he won a Defensive Player of the Year award. Pretty sure. It's another cool guy. I like Cooper. I've interviewed him twice, and he was totally unfiltered and just fun to talk to. Byron Scott's like that too. Whoa. Who is that guy? Just showing like the top 5 or top 10 plays of the week. Some guy on Memphis, something junior. I don't watch Memphis, so I have no idea who that was. But he jumped out the gym and blocked his shot. Nah, the Bam thing was weird, but it's it is what it is. I was bummed about that. It didn't last long, but like I remember I was about I was doing something. I was streaming or doing something where I had to stay on camera and I had to turn off my notifications and stuff. And right before I pressed play or like record, it said I got a notification saying Bam has 70 with like a quarter and a half left to play or something like that. And I was like, oh shit, he's gonna do it, right? And then when I got off it, the stream or whatever I was doing, I honestly can't remember. It said that he got 83, and I was like, dude, really? And now they're talking about it. Just a bummer. It's one of those things that you kind of looked at Kobe as a little bit superhuman, right? Like it was something that just people just can't do. I mean, obviously, Wilt's the only one that was able to do better than that, and I still think 62 and 3/4 against a really good team in Dallas was pretty damn impressive. Probably up there, right? Comparable. Some people think it's better. Might be. I don't know. Because the Raptors definitely weren't the Mavs at that point, right? The Mavs, I think they were pretty legit. I don't know if that was the year that Nowitzki won the MVP, but they were a force to be reckoned with, no doubt. Who went over Luka in the draft? Aiton Bagley did. Luka was what? Was he third or seventh? Because Luka and Trae Young got traded for each other draft day, right? Can't recall how that played out. In terms, what was it, 3 and 5? I think it was 3 and 5 got swapped. Obviously, Dallas got the better end of that. Look at 73 on 70% shooting. I think Luka's going to do it at some point. I mean, knock on wood, but what games got left that he could do? Like I was going to say Utah in the season finale, but I wouldn't be surprised if the big three rest that game, especially if the seeding's locked, right? And it might not be, but I was going to say, like, yeah, Luka could light them up for that much, but it's like what Kobe told me when I asked him, do you think there's anybody who could match or surpass 81? And he said you got to be in really good shape, like tip-top shape, right? And you got to believe that you can do it. I don't think Luka's going to want to put out that much energy unless he's just got he's got it going, like he's got 40 at the half or something, right? Then okay, yeah, go for it. But that would be crazy if it happened in the same season. But I mean, the game's different now. It's just you look back on it, the game was not 3-point focus when Kobe did it. That's why it was so incredible, right? You look at it now, guys can just sit behind the arc and just. It's kind of why I thought Steph had a good chance, and maybe Clay, just because those guys could just get red hot. And who knows, hit 15, 23s or something. That's going to be one of those weird things in history, though, with Bam. Like when you look at the record books, she's going to Bam Adebayo, really? But whatever. I mean, he did it. Yeah, I mean, if Luka can stay healthy like this and just stay red hot and keep his confidence up, and then he's got the teammates to get him open, and I mean, he doesn't even have to get open. That guy could shoot over anybody in any situation. But I think he's got it. I mean, it's possible. I mean, if I had to bet money on it, right? Like if I said, okay, you have to bet your life is strong, but bet on one player currently in the league that could do it. I think Luka would be number one. I think Wemby's a little frisky, right? I think Wemby could get crazy hot. Shea, I don't know, maybe. It's what's weird about Shea is I know he's second in the league in scoring and he's automatic 30, right? But I don't view him as like a crazy scorer, right? Maybe that's a hot take, but I don't know. Maybe. You know what the amount of guys that have scored 60, recently. What do we got? Didn't Booker score 70? It's like it's pot. You just got to get red hot from deep. You just got to just be hitting threes. Like I said, I always thought Steph had it in him, but I don't think so anymore. I think Steph is kind of done when it comes to that kind of things. But then again, who knows? The guy keeps himself in good shape. I mean, he's been hurt a lot this year, right? So I don't even know why that guy's trying to come back. Right? You're gonna play in the play-in, and you're gonna get absolutely crushed in the first round if you get by beyond the first round. Well, there you go. Yeah, SGA's never scored 60. I'm sure he'll do away with one at some point, but it's just I don't know. I just view him different. Whereas Luka's like a pure scorer. He's the definition of a scorer, right? And when it's all said and done, I honestly think if Luka can play 20 years, and that's a big if, right? Uh, I think he could challenge LeBron's record. I think he could. I mean, doing what he's doing, it's just what does he got at the half? What did I say? 20? 20. He's hit 20 at the half, and he made that look easy, right? He could easily just drop 40 tonight against one of the best teams in the league. It doesn't seem to matter who's playing him, right? I mean, this could be exposed when they play OKC twice, right? But he's just that talented offensively. He can light anybody up. It's where his step backs, his post play, his crafty footwork, is getting to the basket, living at the line. Like how many free throws? He took 7 free throws in the. That is the only. That's another knock I got on Luke is he's not a great free throw shooter. He should be in the 80s, right? I think he's hovering around like 78, 77. Let's find out. 77.6. Yeah. And that's not, it should be better than that. I mean, Luka being there is one thing. Or not Luka, I mean LeBron. Because LeBron's not a shooter, you know? So I don't expect LeBron to be an elite free throw shooter. They should be, right? I think it's the one thing that you can practice more than anything, really, right? And you don't have to have anybody around you. It's. I don't think it's a very difficult skill to hone if you can shoot decent from the floor. Nice pass. Said it before and I'll say it again. Guys that can bounce pass, crisp bounce pass, getting through, they're the best passers, right? Like, look at this bounce pass, just boom. A lot of guys would just try and like hand it to him or scoop it to him. Just Reeves has it. Luka obviously has it. LeBron has it. It's only the elite guys that you see that making those really crisp bounce passes. The best guys are the ones that could do like the full court, or like half court bounce pass, and get it on time and like the pace of the play. Ooh, some woman carrying a baby just got hit in the head with the basketball. Poor thing, that could have gotten ugly.
Just 6 left for the Lakers. That's it. 3 home and 3 away for the Lakers. We got into the team and they know the Cavs are coming back on that one. They're not happy with the goal. That was legit slow motion right there. You got to go in.
Yeah, he took his time, very patient. Nobody can speed him up.
Yeah, that's the perfect way to say it. Nobody can speed him up. Hope not.
I think he showed the basketball to Donovan Mitchell. So he thought something was wrong with it. Did they change it out? I don't think so.
What, you think something's wrong with the ball? It's a nice finish. Hope this isn't one of those third quarters just fall apart. What happens with Ayton and Hayes? I don't know. That's a good question. I think Hayes has won over Luka, right? I think Hayes, they have a good relationship, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's back. Obviously, probably just like on a 1-year deal, another 1-1. But yeah, I think he's won Luka over, so obviously that's going to help his case to come back. Ayton, I don't know. I mean, he's opting in because he hasn't done enough to opt out and get a bigger deal here or somewhere else. So he's got to opt in. Question is, if he opts in, do they trade him? And then if there's serious talks with the Bucks, which I think there will be, is he involved? Right, like. Yeah, you'd have to play a ton of years, yeah. But the way he scores is not like LeBron, if you think about it. Like, he's averaging 30. Like, I wonder what his career average is. Just close that window, too. I just think there was something. I saw some stat the other day that he had reached a certain total of points, career points, faster than everybody except for Kareem. And I'm like, well, that tells you something right there, right? And the Lakers just tweeted something. With his 21st point tonight, Luka Doncic passed Kobe Bryant for the most points scored in the month of March in franchise history. He has now scored 579 points this month. See what I mean? It just keeps passing like icons. I mean, it's a weird stat, right? But still, it's impressive. Uh, highest career average after Jordan, huh? I think Jordan is. I know Jordan's over 30. Career. Oh, okay. So career average is 29.2 for Luka. Jordan. Pretty sure Jordan is just like a point more than that, maybe. Jordan is 30.1, so that's pretty close. You can catch him. Man, Aiden's getting beat up tonight. Um, yeah, that's the one way I think that this game gets out of hand is if Mitchell gets going. What's Luka got now? 22, and he's going on the line for 2 more. Excuse me. Oop.
I still foul him because it's just hard to not foul him. You straight out, cover takes, use the body so well, stop and go. He's deceptively athletic. Speed, stop and go. Yeah, you see James and Luka have a conversation. They talk about two very simple styles type of players. The greatest players. But yeah.
I wonder what they're saying to each other.
Stop and down, change the direction, think your body, give you a little extra bump, big body, shoulders. Yeah, going to run him against you. It's like you're either going to give him a layup or open contested shot, or you're going to have to foul. No better source to ask than somebody.
I just looked it up on Basketball Reference, and it said 29. So I don't know where you looked. Do I think the legends of the 80s could compete today? Yeah. The physicality is just different. It's just different. They would drive guys today crazy because they wouldn't give them any room. I mean, depends on what rules you're playing. If you're playing with hand checking, it's a whole nother game. You're not going to see as many threes. Guys aren't going to be open like they are today, you know? Yeah, people that say that the 80s guys couldn't hang, it's just like, dude, you didn't watch. Like the Detroit Pistons, the the Bulls, the Knicks, more in the 90s, but they were tough son of a bitches, man. Like at Miami Heat, it was a different kind of game. It was, I mean, you didn't come away with bruises and stuff, and you didn't play hard enough. Stat views might be a little bit, maybe that just it might not be synced up. Oh wow. Reeves to LeBron. That was a hell of a lob, man. Got to see that again. Oh, don't go to commercial. Come on. Here we go. Jesus. That's wild. Beautiful. Beautiful. They're winning this game. They're winning this game. 17-point lead. Oh, I have no idea about Mikan because I never watched him. I would say that, I don't know, that era is kind of like the bouncing the ball like this kind of era, right? Like it's the skills went to another level. I'd say Magic Bird took it to another level, right? And then it just kept going to another level, like Jordan, and then Kobe and LeBron. But the difference is toughness and physicality. Guys are soft in this league now. They struggle with physicality, and they're just begging the refs all night long. That is crazy, though. Yeah, that's true. The thing is, I don't think that Lucas hit his ceiling yet. That's the craziest part. And that could just be me being optimistic and wanting to see that, get to another level. But I wouldn't be surprised he takes it to another level. Like he's averaging 35 next year, you know what I mean? And making it look easy and having crazy 60-point performances. Or like having a Kobe like 2006 season, He is the first time. What is this? It's a new like Giannis doc. Um, I haven't seen a score like him since Kobe. I just haven't. He's just the relentlessness. I mean, they were different, those two, obviously, but they just the green light all the time, and they don't stop. And then when they get people try and get in their heads, talking trash, they take it to another level. It's just crazy. They're different, obviously. Kobe was a beast defensively and more athletic than Luka, but their scoring is somewhat similar. Can't believe this got to a 17-point lead. Oh, yeah, check my preps.
He did a D-Wade flyby. Did he?
Very unselfish play because he could have easily tucked that himself.
It's the crowd going. LeBron's tonight with 11. Everybody in the starting lineup in double digits except for Jake, but he's got 9. Struz, he can get it going for 3. Without question, he can get it going from out there.
Got him away with a little push up on Jake. Jake recover, got back a little late.
In fact, Friday.
I get so distracted so freaking fast. James Harden, you're killing me. Stuff like that with Luka. You think you got him trapped, right? Strus thought he had him trapped, like, oh, he's not going to hit a shot here. And then he just creates a little bit more space. A little bit. That's Kobe-esque. Little bump, get the space, fade. Jesus. What has he got now? 28. Oh, this game is over, dude. This game is over.
On the baseline, little shoulder bump, creates the space. That Dirk fade.
That was a Dirk one-legger, huh? Yeah, Luka's got 28. Shooting 50% from both deep and just the floor. And 100% from the line. 8 assists, too. 4 boards. Every starter is now in double figures with Laravia hitting that. This is a great performance for them. I think I was a little ahead there.
All 5 starters now in double figures for the Lake Show. All the way out to Hart.
Oh, what was that? Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, I can see that. The Bird Kobe. Ooh, kind of saw that coming. Get it up, get it up. Oh, hit that Reeves. Too open. Yeah, I think Luka would have 50. I think he's getting 40 unless Reddick pulls him early. If the lead just gets out of control. It's 31. He honestly makes scoring 30 and 3/4 look easy. Wow. So his career high 13 straight 30-point games. Come on, Aiden, just put your hand up at least. I hate when I saw that a lot with Reeves the other day. It's like you just at least put your hands up. It's kind of a little bit of a distraction, you know? Hit that, Reeves. There you go. Makes up for it. Yeah, Reeves is kind of struggling tonight. He's got 11 points. He's still a plus 12 though. 5 boards, two assists. Yeah. Luka's working on a triple double, and he's got to get more rebounds. He's got 4 rebounds, but he's got one assist away from a double digits and 31 points. Oh, that's bully ball right there.
Two big threes, keep him up 20. Luka can't go under max shoes, you know that.
Yeah. Yeah, with Caitlin Clark, yeah, I can see that. God, I feel for Mavs fans. I really do. They get to see this all build up to, you know, where he's at, and now he's doing this for a rival team. I guess you could call them rivals. I don't know. Yeah, that's true. At least they got Cooper and they got something to build around. But I mean, if you asked a Mavs fan right now, who would you rather have, Luka or Cooper? I don't think there's a conversation there. I think it's 100% Luka, unless some of them convince themselves that Luka will never win the title. You know? Yeah, I saw that Nico. And was it Mark Cuban retweeted it or posted it, reposted it on some social media platform? I don't know how that guy gets another job. Who's hiring him? You have the reputation for making the worst trade in NBA history, potentially. I think it is. I don't even know. I don't know what's close. Westbrook trade, maybe. He might not be. He might not be, but he's definitely pretty damn good. He's no fluke from Duke.
But as you said, you're not ready, although they're really, really good. Not ready to put them in the upper 3 right now, maybe in the East. They're close, though. They're close. They're close. Again, I think there's more minutes.
Kenny Atkinson looks like he needs a nap. Yeah, going back to Nike. Yeah, it's just the I feel for Nico in the sense that he'll never be able to escape that. He'll always be known as the guy who traded Luka. I'm trying to do it every game. I wasn't on last game because I was out with family, but I'll be on for every regular season game from here on out unless something comes up. So I don't think so. I'll be on for the playoffs too. That should be fun. Just got another tweet. Okay, another Luka. With his 30th point tonight against Cleveland, Luka has posted a league-leading 44th 30-point game of the season. He scored 30 points in more than half the season. This is the sixth most in a season in franchise history. He scored 30 or more in 13 straight games, the longest streak of his career and fourth longest in Lakers history. Told you, every game he's doing something crazy. Every game. It's like a new milestone. It's a new crazy scoring streak. It's wild, man. The guy is just a Jalen Williams type, maybe. But I think he's going to have the opportunity to be the guy and prove that he can be the guy before they do something to bring in another guy, right? Or a co-star. Because I think Kyrie's pretty much done as a superstar. He's missed the whole season, right? Like and it's just a torn ACL. Not saying that that's a minor injury, but usually guys can bounce back from that and play.
Plus a quarterback. There's Halsey. And then we have the quarterback. Chargers, Justin Herbert and Madison Beer. And Chad is here again. Drummer for the Chili Peppers and Anthony Kiedis.
Damn, Anthony Kiedis is looking old. Pretty cool documentary I watched the other day on Chili Peppers. It's about one of their bandmates who overdosed on drugs, and it was just cool to see the whole journey that they had. Those guys are like kind of total punk rock, At least the way they came up. I thought it was pretty cool to see. Dude, I didn't realize how old they are though. They're up there. I think they started in the late 70s. Who's out there?
Took to the microphone to stuff for him for MVP. LeBron, so much fun tonight, Mike Trudell.
Is there something else? No. He tore it really bad. What was it like? Bunch of ligaments. I think he's done that. I think he's torn it before. But I don't know. It's kind of, or maybe, you know what? Maybe they saw like the season just was going the wrong direction, and why rush him back when just give him a whole year to get right, So that makes more sense, I guess. Sure, man. Like, hey, I want to make this a thing. Like, I want to do this all next season and like from here on out. And it makes it easier for me when you guys are talking, because then I can, something to bounce off of. It's hard when there's no one doing it with me, and there's no comments. So it's cool to see that, and it's cool to see that the number too, 204 we got in here. glad I'm keeping people's attention. It can be hard on your own. Been watching any movies? I always watch the movies, man. It's like my thing. Like I sports and movies and TV shows. What's the one I watched recently that I was like, damn, that was a good movie. There was a show I just started watching or I finished last night called on Netflix. Was it a something really bad is gonna happen? Something like that. It was good. It had me hooked. Like I wanted to watch back to back to back. 35? Kyrie's that old? Damn. That's a bummer. I think the Lakers could get to the West Finals. The thing is, they're probably going to play a really really tough team in the second round, right? So it's going to likely what San Antonio, right? I don't know if they can go head to head with a young team like that. That's I'd say the edge that they would have is experience, right? Compared to inexperience. And then just taking advantage of the those guys being too young and needing a couple of years. But they keep this up, they stay healthy, which is key, right? Because Smart's missed 4 straight games, right? So I don't know what's going on with his ankle or whatever, but that's a lot of games in a row, especially games that you need to win, right? What up, Luca? So I don't know. Yeah, West Finals is possible. It's possible. I mean, of course it's possible, but like my bet would be they go to the second round, they lose in the second round because the competition is going to be too good. But hey, anything can happen in the playoffs. That's the beauty of the playoffs. I mean, like Luka got to the finals a couple of years ago, right? Nobody had them getting in the finals. Oh my God, there's another Luka with his 33rd point tonight. Luka Doncic reached 15,000 career points, becoming the third youngest player in NBA history to hit that 15K mark. Only KD and LeBron have done it faster. Just ridiculous, man. Cool little graphic too. So Kobe, I mean, he even did it faster than Kobe. Kobe's right behind him. I hate having to tweet this fast. Per Lakers. The way it's formatted looks all weird. Come on. There's a faster way to do this. That's exactly it. It makes it look so easy. Okay. I'll put this in the chat too. So there's the list here. I don't know if it's gonna look funny in the chat though. Yeah, it's all jumbled up. So Luca Rosano, who is in the chat a little bit above here, I believe he's going to do the Raptors. I said it, Luca. You're doing the Raptors. Like games like this for the Raptors, who actually are pretty good this year. I'm a little surprised that they are crushing them like this. But I tell you, Mr. Consistency, Rui, just a stud. Don't hurt yourself, Jackson. Oh, that's cool. Marcus Smart's foundation just followed me. I'm going for that interview. Yeah, I hope it's not going to be a lingering thing for Smart. I hope it's just, biding their time. Favorite food spot in LA? Oh, that's a tough one. Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles. You can't go wrong with In and Out. There's a ton of like hole in the wall spots. Like there was a place when I lived in Pasadena. There was a place called Tops Burgers. So bomb. So I mean, it gets me drooling just thinking about it because I haven't had it in 2 years, I think. But they got so many good spots, man. So many good spots. I mean, it's like in Colorado. I just had this conversation with I think it was my mom or my sister, and I was like, the food out here is absolute shit. There's only like literally like a handful of places. Like I got this one go-to Italian spot called Nick's Italian. I love, and the people there are cool. They make bomb ass old fashions, really good chicken parm. But was I gonna say, and then there's a steak place called Whiskey Stills. Just awesome steak. But outside of that, dude, there's like nothing out here. Nothing. Like nothing you look forward to eating, which is a crime. But in LA, they're all over the place. It's everywhere. Every city's got their spot, Like, oh, okay, like where I grew up, Santa Clarita, right? My uncle and my aunt own a British pub because we're British, right? So they it's called the Rose and Crown in Newhall. So if you ever go there, check it out. It's got bomb ass fish and chips and bangers and mash, which is my favorite English cuisine. It's so simple. It's sad. It's just these huge sausages and gravy and mash, and some people get peas with it, but I don't like that shit. But that's dude. I'd have to really think about that. The Habit, can't go wrong with the Habit. Those bomb ass burgers. I actually think they're better than In and Out, but they're just a bit more expensive, and there's not as many. Um, how often do I go to Vegas? Not a ton, but it usually maybe 2 to 3 times a year. I try to go for summer league every year because that's just fun. If you've ever had the chance to go, I don't even care about the games to be honest. It's just the atmosphere in Vegas during summer league. If everyone is there, I mean, it's hard not to bump into NBA players and celebrities there during summer league. Like literally, everyone is there. Every casino or hotel you go to, you're gonna see players walking around. Um, uh, and it was a thing when I was at Lakers Nation. We used to go. It was our like retreat. So our boss would pay for our hotel, this really a fancy dinner, and we'd have a blast. The whole Lakers Nation crew would go. Trevor, Daniel, Matthew Moreno, everybody, even the guys that do Dodger Blue. And I missed that. That was when we haven't done that for 2 years. But yeah, it's just a super cool atmosphere. It's just there's a buzz in the city, and it's in the middle of the summer too, so it's all pool parties and everybody's into it. So, and I go with my buddies, my close friends too. We just went. Shoot, when was that? Earlier this year. We had a blast. And we stayed at Fremont Street, like Old Town Vegas, and we got this deal from what was the name of that hotel? Shit, I'm spacing that. But it was like an all inclusive. It was like one of the first all inclusives in Vegas, and it was like all you could drink. You got like 2 meals a day or some 2 or 3 meals a day, and It was cool. We just we had it was like 6 or 7 of us. We had a blast. But I've been telling because now um all the other hotels are catching on. So they're doing all inclusives like MGM, Luxor, and I think Excalibur, even though those are kind of shitty hotels. Oh my god, there's another it's another crazy thing that Luka did. Luka Doncic is up to 35 to a 35 point, 11 assists, double double through 3 quarters tonight. His league leading 27th 30-point double double of the season, tying Elgin Baylor for the 7th most in a season in franchise history. Jesus. I mean, it's the names that he's associated with now have been, played for the Lakers forever. And he's doing it in his first full year. Dude, I am starving.
Hooray for Hollywood, or right down the street, basically. 45 Lakers
Uh,
third quarter.
Looks like Cleveland's kind of back up.
Yeah, Brian Porter Jr. One of our faves. Rocker and Toddler.
yeah, I love Larry Nance Jr. That guy's great. That guy was so cool. I got to cover him, I think, for what, 2 years before he got traded. Shoot. Luka's comics comp. I'm seeing Spider-Man, extremely gifted young guy. That's a good question. That is a good question. I don't know. That's interesting. That's an article topic right there. Dude, I gotta see like a list of comic heroes. Maybe Thor. Maybe Thor. Like that international kind of feel, right? And he's big and blonde and strong as an ox. Even though it's not about like Luka's strength, but it's like who's beating Thor in a fight? You know what I mean? I don't know. I gotta think about that. I was gonna say Captain America first, but that doesn't make sense because he's from Slovenia, right? I don't know. You really got me thinking. I'm not even thinking DC either. I've just been thinking Marvel. Why do I want to say Batman? I don't know. That's super interesting. I got to remember that. It's a good editorial, I think, because like you'd be like, okay, well, who's Iron Man and who's Iron Man would probably be LeBron, right? Like, or maybe LeBron be Captain America. I don't know. And who's Reeves? Reeves would be the interesting one. Is he like Hawkeye or something? Who is Reeves? Reeves would be the really interesting one. Maybe Reeves is Spider-Man. I don't know. Flash computer brain. Huh. Lance is wearing those old Jordans, huh? 13s? I haven't seen those in forever. Peter Park. Yeah. Kind of like young, innocent, got all the skills. That's a really cool topic, though. I like that. Kobe would be Batman, right? Kobe has that Batman kind of feel, like loner, kind of, incredibly smart, but always gets the job done. Luka's Iron Man this season. Yeah, maybe. And LeBron's Thanos. I don't know. I'm really thinking about this. Who's JJ? JJ Nick Fury. That tracks, doesn't it? Imagine with an eye patch. Oh, Thomas Bryant. I had high hopes for Thomas Bryant when he was a Laker. I was like, this guy's could be a great stretch four, you know? Just never really happened. Going a little cold, fellas. 1 point in 3 minutes. Is there a correlation to Luka not being on the floor? I don't know. No, Luka or Hayes would be Angel, right, from the X-Men. He could fly, got wings. Really, like you could do like a deep dive into this. Just a fun little thing, you know. That's like something you write in the off season. Oh, excuse me. Who's Superman though? It's gonna be that would be like Steph Curry, right, in the NBA, like a squeaky clean superhero that's can do anything. Definitely not Durant. Durant's like an anti-hero, like a Wolverine type. Yeah, it could be LeBron too. Just think that LeBron's got a bit more personality, right? He's a bit funnier. So the Iron Man kind of tracks a little because he's smart, funny, and you know, older.
Queuing Gobi lights for an undersea adventure.
I don't think who else.
I'll add it to your calendar.
Hopefully they don't screw this up in the fourth here. I got these 3 reels that I have to get up, but it's so hard to do this while the game is going on.
Partnership with the NBA, the NBA Coaches Association, coaches across the league are wearing custom Nike shoes to celebrate autism acceptance month. More shoes will be autographed and auctioned by Sotheby's.
Did you get? I mean, I don't know if you guys are Dodger fans, but Killer Croc. They sold the rights to the naming rights to the field. Like I can't even remember what it's called. Nice pass. Finish that, Aiden. There you go. That's just that. Oh shit! I gotta send this to my phone.
All of those points, by the way, Reeves and Luka are better scoring duo than Harden and Mitchell this year.
It's kind of crazy. Better scoring Dudo? Dudo. And I need a nap now. That's a good question. Well,
Easy to say, I guess, but you've been out there.
maybe that's that. He's gonna get. All right. Something score.
Couple more unanswered buckets, and then it really will be a game. Reeves will shake it big for him. Wide open.
Hit that, Austin. Woohoo! So Austin's up to 19, just like that. Damn. Notice that about Austin. I think he's opposite from Luka in the sense that Luka is always kind of on, right? He's on in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, whereas Reeves has to like work up to it, you know. I mean, Luka's a freak of nature that way. Like you don't see guys that are just red hot from the go, you know. Come on, Laravia. It's a bad pass, dude. Just don't want to get this down to 10. That's when they're going to get Harden and Mitchell back in there. They're lucky they're not hitting these shots. Be in trouble. Trip. What are they saying? Sounds like Larry Nance is talking trash. Oh, that could have been a charge. You see Larry Nance's face? He's like, "What?" Oh, they're challenging it? Yeah, I think that's going to be a charge. It depends on where his feet are because you couldn't see that angle, right? But sorry, I'm trying to post these. Cool thing that Assist does is they grab clips right for me, like pre-made clips of highlights that happen. So I can just post it. But the thing is, I got to post it kind of now, or else it's not going to be worth it. Which one am I posting? 38 seconds. Never want to do anything else. I think I've seen this. It's a pretty good documentary on Earnhardt.
Doug's last retreat before he dies, which is really sad. No, he's not sick. He's
Uh,
well, that's good. By my side. I can't bring
throws
myself
it
to die.
down. Off.
How long can I be in love?
My bad. I'm not engaged.
By my side.
Just trying to post this quick. Sean, we got to get this to where it's like one click. Can't think in real time like this. Just posting the highlight that Reeves lobbed to LeBron. Ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Warriors on Thursday night, right back here against the Suns. Here's the call.
After review, the defender was in a legal guard position, therefore the challenge will be successful. Offensive foul on LeBron, Cleveland's ball.
I don't know.
He was set, but LeBron jumped to the side of him. So
This is where AI might come in handy to post these clips for me.
Nobody likes him. You know?
Okay, so is it only 3 hashtags now?
Bill Kennedy's on this crew. I was a little upset he wasn't going to be on the mic today. He really has him played for the dramatic, doesn't he?
Time is it?
Yeah. The showman for sure. On the right hand side, Shea trying to spin. 116 to 100.
Oh, come on.
They really lost track of
just
shots.
a second too late.
JJ doing
JJ didn't like that.
trying to win their 12.
Nick Fury's pissed. Mm.
18. Finish it off. That's way off. All in. All of a sudden, it's 14.
Telling you, this gets down to 10. It's time to worry a little bit. Has Luka played a minute in this quarter? Not that he's needed to, but I don't think he has. He looks like he's wrapped up on the bench. He's got, what is that, his right calf, and he's coming back. Yep. 40 piece, here it comes. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Yeah, this is really hard to do in real time. I gotta figure out a better way to do it. See, the chat died on me. It's okay, I don't blame you. Been quiet for a little bit. Oh no, that's not good. Said Luka's limping, but it didn't look like he's limping.
Has a chance at another 40-point game tonight. He's 5 away. It would be his 16th. His 7th in his last 13 games.
Shorts. Come on, damn it. 16-point lead, 4 to go. Luka to just put his foot on their throat.
He's 3 for 3 on the season.
Uh,
All of a sudden, it's 20 with 3:44. So Luka is staying the court. Maybe about what, 10 and a half.
Boom, two-hand finish.
He looks the quarterback to orchestrate.
no. What is Luka's got 35, right? Still just watching. Who do you want to play in the first round of playoffs? It's a good question. I mean, honestly, anybody but the top dogs. which I mean, I don't think is going to happen unless something crazy happens. Probably maybe Phoenix. Maybe Phoenix. The only two teams are, well, three teams that I think will be a problem are the obvious OKC, San Antonio, but I also think Denver's tough. Denver always seems to have the Lakers number for some reason. Well, they got one of the best players in the world, and Murray always takes it up a notch when he plays them. So, where's the monetization part? There it is. No. Shit. Yeah, this is taking forever to post this. Public. Just want to make sure. Oh.
We could all use that.
What the hell?
Your next 5 visits at participating stations. There's the Don. And again, the streak is at 13 with 30 plus points. And again, that's a career high for him.
Yeah. You didn't this kind of career glad that he's
Man, this is buggy.
All of the starters, none of the bench players have shot a free throw.
That might change. Running games out there.
Yeah.
Bronny sighting.
3 minutes to play.
Hopefully that works. That'll be the game to watch. OKC. So I hope that's like prime time. It better be. I don't. Yep, Prime Video. So 6:30. Hope he does it.
Yeah, especially if this one goes down.
It's pending.
Producer, the double directing, Janina, the holster along. It's a great group. Fabulous through all of our friends.
Hopefully that works. Wednesday, 40 points. 40 piece, dude. The guy is just. It doesn't matter who he's playing. Jesus. I'm supposed to interview. I can't even pronounce his name. I've never said it out loud before. It's Jermaine L. It's a football player. But they didn't give me a time yet, so I I hate that. They say, "Oh, when's best for you?" And I tell them, and then they, "Okay, I'll get back to you with a time." And then it's like all the way through Tuesday, and I haven't heard anything. I'm like, okay, cool, dude. I'll just won't do anything that day for you, just for you. Luka really does enjoy playing basketball, doesn't he? That's 42, right? Yeah. Jeez. Hard not to like Luka. Oh, there's another one for Luka. 42 points, 12 assists, and 5 boards as he heads to the bench. 2 steals, too. Plus 21. Wow. Guy is just, what a treat. What a treat to cover this guy. Okay, so with his 42nd point tonight, Luka Doncic reached 600 points this month. He becomes just the second player in NBA history to reach 600 point mark in March, joining Michael Jordan, March 1987. He's now one of only 10 players ever to record 600 points a month. Man. So Doncic becomes just the third player in franchise history to reach 600 points in a single month, joining Elgin Baylor 4 times and Jerry West, it looks like just once. Slacker, Jerry. God, man, just insane. I mean, it's every night. Every night he's doing something like this. Is that Thero? I like this kid. I like this rookie. Danny, you stole my thunder there. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Nice pass. Surprised Mobley's. Is that Mobley? No, that's Bryant. I was like, I'm surprised Mobley's still out there. All right. What is that? Is that 4 straight or 5? That is 4 straight. 6 games left, peeps. 6 games left. Jeez. It's another thing to tweet out. What is this one? Oh, 2 things. Jeez. Tonight's win, Lakers head coach, what's his name? JJ Redick earned his 100th career season victory. Redick becomes the 16th coach in NBA history to win 50 plus games in each of his first 2 seasons as head coach, and the 4th in Lakers history to do so, joining Pat Riley, Paul Westhead, and Brita Kolf. I think that's his name. He can win at something. That's a pretty cool accomplishment for JJ so soon, you know. Did that go? Yeah, that's go. But we get it. There was something else too. Okay, so with tonight's victory, LeBron James passes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for the most total wins, regular season plus playoffs in NBA history. This team right now, just wild. It's funny how that got overshadowed by what Luka did.
But got to get a lot of love to the especially Donovan Aiden, who came out start to finish
On the 8. You said that kind of weird there, Danny. Danny boy. Okay. Oh, tired now. So we got a big game on Thursday. That should be must see TV. It will be must see TV. I don't know if OKC plays before that. Probably. I would assume so. No, you bastards. They get to rest. They've won 60 games. Wow. Crazy, man. Well, now the Lakers are 150. So they're only 10 behind. It's 50 wins. I can't remember what the hell I predicted before the season. I think it was in the mid 40s. Something like that. Anyway, not too shabby, dude. Not too shabby. I'm gonna check off because I gotta get something to eat and go to bed. I am gassed. But thanks for tuning in with me, guys. 214 in here. I appreciate it. Very cool. More of this to come. Be back on Thursday. What did I say? Was it 6:30? 6:30 Pacific. So that should be awesome. Thanks for coming on, man. Appreciate it. Love the convo. That was great. Keeps me going. You have a great night too. So I'm out. Peace.